the reason why I took the mechanism here out of the pepper shaker is because I want to make sure that the mechanism for the salt is going to be the same. And as you can see, when I have it seated up here in the proper position, I have just about the right amount of threads showing here. Now actually, I think I should have a little bit more thread showing. So I'm just going to have to remember to maybe make the entire distance from the bottom here to the top maybe 1/8 of an inch shorter. We'll talk about that in a few minutes when I show you the drawings I'm making. Well, I realize it was a few minutes for me, but right now for you. Anyway, I've calculated it out here that if I have it 7.5 inches long, or tall, as shown here in the diagram, it should work out just right. I can make the body longer and the turning knob on the top shorter, or vice versa if I want to, although I think I probably got the ratio about as drastic as it's going to get right there. I think that I could have gone ahead and actually made the body a little longer on my first one, but anyway, it was my first one, so yeah. Now, as I mentioned in episode number 8, I want to make bushings that will turn down a pepper grinder, well, I guess you call it a blank, very similar to turning down a pen blank. The only difference being is the bushings will be like 3 times bigger. And I was originally going to make them out of metal, and then I thought, you know what, I'll bet you I could make them out of wood. You know, really hard wood, like maybe oak. And maybe to reinforce the oak, I could maybe do the cactus juice process, and that way after I get it turned down, they're going to stay the same size. They're not going to change shape or anything like that with, you know, like humidity change or anything like that. They'll probably stand up almost as well as metal, at least for what I need. Well, I know that I had said I could use oak, but that's when I forgot I have this monkey wood. It's extremely hard. It's very dense, and in order to accommodate the largest bushing, the bushing is 1 5/8. Well, this is 1 5/8, almost 1 7/8. So yeah, this will be plenty big enough. So I'll get a piece out of this. I think I'll just cut it right here where this hole is, and then rip it the other way to square it off, and then we'll turn it down. I'm noticing I got a little crack here, but it runs this way. This end looks good. So that means I'll chuck up this end and get my 2 bushings from here. They're only going to be about 1 inch or so, long, so an inch here and an inch here. It should work out pretty good. And that's going to be tomorrow now. But got a tiny bit of good news here. Somebody called me up, and among other things, here in Winnipeg, they said, "Do you need peppercorns?" Well, yeah. So that's good. I don't need to go out and buy any. Anyway, see you tomorrow.